sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange home gain gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's homegain.com. HOMEGAIN.com. Check them out today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take phone calls in the next segment, and the segment after that. Then I'm going to blitz through news and then get to as many calls as I can. But any issue you want to discuss, any news item, the toll-free number to join us is 1-800-259-9231 on this September 10th, 2010 edition, one day short of 9 years since the tragic attacks of 9/11-2001. 1-800-259-9231. Obviously, you're welcome to call in about the mosque, the burn the Quran business, all the rest of it. But I've got a lot of other news that this other stuff has been distracting from that I want to go over. Here's a brief scan of what's coming up. This is all linked up at Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com, and also GCNLive.com. Random pat-downs turn Patco into police state. This is from NBC News. I'll give you a document cam shot for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. Random pat-downs turned Patco into police state. Commuters' clothing, pockets, bags, and vehicles to be randomly searched. The police go on to say you have no rights in the article. So the government's just letting you know it's a police state now. TSA plans to use Homeboy ball cap avatar on naked body scanners. They'll show you a computer-generated image of your body scan that's covered with clothes, but they're still getting the real scan, saving it, and looking at that. They're lying to you, and this doesn't mention the radiation danger. They're in deep trouble. There is massive resistance forming. We can beat this if we continue to point out that, A, they're recording it and lying about it, B, they can see your real naked body, and C, there's the radiation. So that is coming up. Also, Toronto Public Works Protection Act continues long after G20 summit. They claim that they suspended Canadians' rights for the G20 meeting, and they're going on afterwards to say they have no rights. Business as usual. Fed court slaps down torture lawsuit against CIA. That's not just Kurt Nemo's take on it. Here's the London Independent. Victims of extraordinary rendition cannot sue. You have no rights. You're allowed to be secretly arrested, tortured, killed, anything. The government's just completely criminal. Yeah, well, courts can say blacks aren't human, but they still are and still have rights to fight back. You know, we've had the Supreme Court rule blacks aren't humans before. Does that mean it's true? UN Blueprint, Dismantle Middle Class, Build World Government. Incredible report by Paul Joseph Watson where they admit, get rid of the middle class. The carbon taxes are to shut down industrial society. An amazing story out of the South Yorkshire newspaper, The Star. Ringtone race row, means fight, lands fan in a cell. He put a clip of a famous movie as his ringtone. It has the word Paki in it, where the Pakistan guy goes, hey, I'm a Paki. I guess that's some kind of, you can't call Pakistanis a Paki. I mean, everything's turned into a racial term. And so he's been arrested. You are arrested. Remember Robin Page, BBC presenter? He said rural communities deserve the same rights as Muslims and gays. He was arrested for saying he deserves rights. You can't even say you want rights, you're arrested. England is a high-tech, hardcore police state. It is so vicious. And Canada's turning into that as well. And we are too, if they're able to ban burning this Koran or ban that mosque being built. Because you'll lose your property rights, you'll lose your free speech rights, you'll lose everything. And that's what's being done. They bring in all the foreigners, stir them up, and then take everybody's rights. That's what multiculturalism is. Here's another one. Sheriffs want list of patients using painkillers. Everyone's name who's ever been given a prescription. The feds already have this. Now local police want to know your entire medical records, get away with whatever they want. Incredible. So that is just some of what's coming up in the police state stack. We'll also get into the economy. Been telling you about bisphenol A. Here is the mail. Gender-bending chemicals in our rivers grow more potent to where the fish, the eels, the amphibians, they're hermaphrodites. And basically that's what we're being turned into. This is being added, ladies and gentlemen, by design. It's all coming up on the other side of this break. But first, Shannon, Eli, Wilson, Tyler, John, your call straight ahead. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Calben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used pure soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Calben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Listen up, friends. This is Alex Jones with key information. The mainstream media is now admitting that we're going into a depression. Don't be dependent on the government for you and your family. You need to get your own supply of high-quality storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. They're the best company out there, the longest continually operating, with a ton of great food to choose from. It's all fresh, made on a monthly basis, not some old cruddy food they're selling you like some of the other guys. Try their new evacuation pack, a 2-week supply of delicious, easy-to-fix food. It comes with all the equipment you need to prepare it. With open talk of a strike on Iran in the next 3 months, the crisis in the Gulf, and possible evacuations, get yourself and your family ready today. The place to go is efoodsdirect.com. Go to their website online right now, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or call 800-409-5633. Again, on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or give them a call at 800-409-5633.
Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
We are back live. Thank you so much for joining us on the September 10th Live Friday edition. Let's go straight to your phone calls. Massive news blitz coming up, including this key story by Steve Watson just out. We had Ron Paul on 2 weeks ago, and he hinted that he might run for president. But now he said that the American people are probably ready. I'm going to tell you right now he's going to run. I know his character. I understand the politics involved. But now he's basically saying it's probably going to happen, especially because Rand has pushed his lead from 8 points to over 15 in every major poll. That's another symbol. This is incredible. They've thrown the kitchen sink at Rand, lying about him, and it blew up in their face. The mainstream media spin machine and slander machine is officially dead, as Watson said a few days ago in his article at prisonplanet.com. So that's coming up as well. Amazing statements from Congressman Ron Paul. Shannon in Mississippi, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Good.
Alex, I wanted to get on that subject about this pastor in Gainesville, Florida. I believe it's his right, I'm a United States Air Force veteran, security police officer, and the first thing I had to swear on was to defend the Constitution of the United States of America. The United States Constitution says he has the freedom to do whatever he wants, including burning a Koran.
And our media is openly saying, I've got USA Today, should he be stopped? Hey, if they don't let him do it and tell him not to, then this country's dead. This country is dead if they do not let him do it. Now, this slime ball on TV, hardball, I call him slime ball just like you do. He gets on TV and he shows them people in Afghanistan burning the American flag, burning an effigy of this pasture. And then he says, look what that's doing. They're throwing rocks at our tanks and stuff. Well, they need to get out of Afghanistan and let the United States be free with their Constitution. And if it's not all right for that man to burn the Koran, them people needs to go back to their own country or stay in the United States and carry and fly our flag and believe in freedom of speech and liberty. Well, I couldn't say it any better or more succinctly, Shannon. I mean, that's it. Anything else? No, sir, Alex, that is it. I just want everybody to protect the United States and get these scum out of office, Alex, and I salute you and your crew. Thank you, sir. I salute you, Shannon. And again, I don't like people who burn American flags, burn Bibles, or burn Korans. I think it's disrespectful. But if they can take, what did Europe do in the last 30 years? From France to Germany. They banned white supremacists. And then now they banned criticizing the government in many areas. They banned saying, you know, I don't want my children being taught sex education. They arrest you. I've got that in the news stack. I'm going to be covering it. Do you understand, folks, that if you support taking that pastor's right and give in to this intimidation, it's over? And look, I don't like what the pastor's doing, but I begin to understand why he's doing it. He's saying these people are not tolerant like they claim they are. They are not compatible with our country. Okay? And if they kill him or try to kill him or the government tries to stop him from doing it, then it's over. It's over. And look, this whole thing's contrived. The media hyping it, the mosque thing. Again, you can't have it both ways. You have to say they have a right to build that mosque, even if you disagree with it religiously. Even if you think the official story of 9/11 is true and Muslims did it. You have to support that or America's dead. Well, I mean, I hope Muslims can get into the show today or tomorrow or on Sunday when I'm live to explain to me. You can have the mosque and other people can burn Bibles, but you can't burn a Koran. I mean, either we have this or we don't. You have a right to criticize that pastor. Let's talk to Ellie in North Carolina. You're on the air, Ellie.
Oh, okay. There's a lot happening on a lot of fronts, but I wouldn't minimize what happened to that student that was sent home for wearing an American flag T-shirt. And I would say that every kid in that school should turn up, the whole school should turn up en masse wearing an American flag.
Exactly. We've been taught, don't talk about politics, religion, shut up, don't make anybody uncomfortable. We've got to make more people uncomfortable.
Those kids are learning that they're not American. They need to pull their kids out of that school if they're being taught that they're not an American. They need to say, yes, I am an American, and I'm going to wear an American flag on my shirt, and if they get in trouble for it, pull the kid out of the school.
Well, it's the same issue. You can't wear an American flag. You can't burn a Koran. You can't have a mosque. If we all poke each other's eyes out, we're going to be blind here. Anything else, Ellie?
I think that what's going on in the schools really needs to be looked at. What they are teaching our children that are growing up is that they're not American, they can't think for themselves, home is not important, the family's not important, religion's not important, God is not important, the state is important, and it's got to stop. And parents need to really look at.
Well, these are supposedly independent school districts, but they've been fully federalized. I appreciate your call. Wilson in Florida, welcome.
Hey, good afternoon, Alex. It's always a pleasure to speak to you.
Good to talk to you.
I'm glad. Yep, I'm glad how things are coming along ever since I started listening like 2 years ago, since Obama ran. And then I just woke up to things and I started learning of the information you're putting out there. And everything's coming along good. You know, at first it started out kind of rough. People didn't really understand. But now I have even some of my closest friends and family always listening when I call in, and so they're going to be listening to this. And I just have two quick questions for you. First one, what